entire collection, the 2012 Goldie Mario.
Now here's a second Goldie Mario that we also purchased with the first one.
All-Star Mario that we use in our videos, our first All-Star Mario that has since been retired, a beautiful medium All-Star Mario, and this gross, disgusting medium All-Star Mario. The giant, large All-Star 24-inch Mario.
And here's the 2009 Cine Mario, and the also good-looking new Super Mario Bros. Wii Mario.
Here's a new one for the 2025 Mario Plus collection that I got in 2024. This is the Cine Super Mario Odyssey Mario. It's a medium plush with the detachable cap. It looks amazing. Got it from Amazon. They actually restocked these recently.
16-inch Cali Toy Mario plush.
Here we have this giant pillow Mario I got from Kmart 10 years ago. Then here we have two of the Mario movie plushes,
in which they are also posable. Now here is a brand new Good Stuff Mario I just got this year in a large plush one.
Here is a tiny version of the Good Stuff Mario that I also got last year. Not really a fan of this company.
Now here's a small Van Presto keychain Mario plush. Now here is a small standing SK Japan Baby Mario plush. Here's the All-Star Baby Mario.
We have the Cine Mario riding Yoshi plush. Then we have the Cine 30th Anniversary Super Mario Pixel plush.
Now here's a Super Mario Bros. DS Van Presto Shell Mario.
And here we have the Cine Mario holding the pipe. Now that we're done with all the regular Marios, let's move on to the power-up versions of Mario, starting off with the All-Star Fire Mario.
And here's 2009 Fire Mario.
And here we have the Cine 2011 Fire Mario. Here is a brand new one for the collection that I just got in 2024. This is the Cine Super Mario Galaxy Fire Mario. The one thing that I love about this one is that he is, of course, holding the fire flower, which is something that you can't really do in the game. But this is one of my favorites in my entire collection. I have been looking for this guy forever, and I was very fortunate to be able to get him last year, and he's one of my favorites.
Now here is my custom Ice Mario I made back in 2021.
Here's another brand new one that just released last year. This is the Cine Super Mario Bros. Wonder Elephant Mario, one of the best right now. And I also got another one. Let's take a quick look here. This is the Japanese one, has a much cooler tag. This is the American one. You can get this easily at GameStop, one of my favorite Mario plushes. We also got this fake Elephant Mario here, and the only reason I have this is because it came out before the official one was revealed. And here we have the Cine Super Mario Maker 2 Builder Mario. I think this is the best base Mario plush you can get right now. Here we have my original Cine Super Mario 3D Land Tanuki Mario, and here's my much more recent version. This is an underrated gem of my collection that I don't think enough people talk about. The Cine Medium Super Mario 3D Land Tanuki Mario. Here we have the All-Star Metal Mario, and I also got this World of Nintendo Metal Mario. Here we have a very unique one. This is the World of Nintendo White Tanuki Mario. This right here is my most wanted Mario plush that I've ever wanted. The Cine Super Mario Galaxy B Mario. He is, of course, new to the collection. He wasn't here last year. I got him in 2024. My absolute favorite of the Mario collection and my second favorite plush of all time behind the All-Star Dry Bowser. I just love this plush so much. It comes from my favorite game, and I'm going to take very good care of this guy. My absolute favorite Mario. Here's the Cine Super Mario 3D World Cat Mario. The Cine Dr. Mario World Dr. Mario. Here we have the small Cine New Super Mario Bros. U Flying Squirrel Mario. Here's another new one for the collection. This is the medium Flying Squirrel Mario. And one cool thing about this is that whoever I bought it from actually got it from the Nintendo World Store in New York City. So that's a huge thing about this one. And it's also a really tall plus kind of hard to store, but I love this guy.
Wedding Mario. He's probably one of the most detailed plushes out of the set, and I absolutely love him. Now here is a Mario Odyssey Cappy.
This is another new one to the collection. This is the Cine wearable cap from the Super Mario Odyssey set. Some people don't know about this one, but yes, it is actually a part of the set, and GameStop has started to carry it recently, so that's where I got it from. So here we have the entire Luigi section with the Luigi that started it all, the 2012 Goldie Luigi. Here we have the Cine All-Star Luigi that we use in our videos today. Here's our original retired All-Star Luigi. And here's a third tagged All-Star Luigi. And here we have my tagged 2011 Cine Luigi. The Cine Luigi riding Yellow Yoshi. Luigi holding the question mark block.
Now here's the full, complete Luigi's Mansion set with Polterpup, the normal Luigi with his Poltergeist, and the Screaming Luigi with his Poltergeist. Now this is the biggest Luigi in our Luigi section, the 12-inch Cali Toy Luigi. Here are two Good Stuff Luigi plushes that we just got last year.
Here we have the medium All-Star Luigi. This is one of my favorite Luigis, one of the most underrated Luigis, the Cine 2012 medium Luigi. Here we have this really old floppy neck backpack Luigi. A tiny Good Stuff Luigi. Here we have two of this Jack Specific Mario movie Luigi doll plushes.
With posable arms.
And here we have this tiny keychain Luigi. I don't even know what brand this thing is.
All-Star Baby Luigi.
The old Cine 2012 Baby Luigi.
The SK Japan Diaper Baby Luigi. The keychain standing Baby Luigi from SK Japan.
So that was all the regular Luigis and Baby Luigis. Now let's move on to the power-up Luigis. First, we have the only Cine Fire Luigi to exist from the original Cine 2012 set.
Now here's the failed Bubble Luigi plush.
And here we have the Sine Super Mario Maker 2 Builder Luigi. I think this is the best power-up Luigi you can get right now. This is the Sine Small New Super Mario Bros. U Flying Squirrel Luigi. And here we have the Medium Flying Squirrel Luigi. This guy's actually a big problem for me because the way that my shelves are built, he actually doesn't fit in any of the squares, so he's actually quite hard to store.
Now here's my first Kitsune Luigi that I customized into stone Kitsune Luigi. And now here's a better looking second Kitsune Luigi.
An underrated gem of my collection, the Medium Kitsune Luigi from Sine. And here we have a fake Kitsune Luigi. And here we have a fake Fox Luigi. And here we have the small Sine Super Mario 3D World Cat Luigi.
Now here's a medium unlocalized Japanese Cat Luigi. Now here's every single
section is surprisingly big, and we're gonna kick things off with the tried and true All-Star Sine Princess Peach.
Now here's the old Sine Global Holdings 2011 Peach plush. Now here's one of the best in our princess section, the Mario Party 5 Peach. Now here is the hideous and ugly fake Mario Party 5 Peach.
And here was my very first fake Princess Peach plush that I ever got in 2018.
Now this is the first I've never showed a custom plush that is still in the middle of the works. Now here is the Summertime Peach from Mario Odyssey. Now here's a better custom, the Wintertime Peach.
Here is a brand new Sine plush that just released last year that I got on launch day. This is the brand new Sine Princess Peach Showtime All-Star Collection. This is the regular Peach, and it is the first Sine Peach that actually has a real ponytail like she does in Mario Kart, and she is holding Stella, which can be found in the Princess Peach game.
The Bubble Peach plush. And it's so funny because the bootleggers finally mastered the Peach face again, like how they put it on Peach Head and everything else that they've been making. And she's just so big and fat, and it's just super, super funny. Now, still one of the best bootlegs to date, the Peachette plush.
This is the fake Fire Peach that was inspired by the Mario movie.
And I loved it so much I got one myself. Here is the Swimwear Peach. Another favorite of mine, Cat Peach. The best Peach plush in our collection. The best Peach plush in the Peach section. This is the Wedding Peach.
Now here's another new one that just released last year for 2024. This is the Sine Super Princess Peach Showtime Sword Fighter Peach set. And this is one of my favorite Peach plushes in general because of just how high quality she looks. One of the most unique in the entire collection. A very underrated plush. Not many people talk about this one, but I think it deserves a lot more love and attention.
This is the Ice Peach plush and also the first ever Peach plush to have a ponytail. This came out way before the Princess Peach Showtime plushes were revealed. Now here's the All-Stars Baby Peach plush.
And here's mine. So that was all for the Princess Peach section. Now let's move on to the daisies. So here's the All-Star Daisy. This is a beautiful looking plush. And here we have the Sine 2013 Daisy plush.
Now here's my custom Yukata Daisy from the Beijing Mario Kart Tour. Now new for 2024 that I just got in 2024. This is an atrocious and hideous bootleg Jay-Z plush. Now here's one of my favorite Jay-Z plushes, the Bubble Jay-Z plush that I got this year. Now here is the Olympic bootleg Daisy plush. Now here's the All-Star Baby Jay-Z plush. Now by far the biggest princess section, starting off with the original OG Rosalina plush. Now here's my first ever golden All-Star Rosalina plush. Now here's my first ever Barnes & Noble Rosalina plush. Now here's a hideous looking All-Star Rosalina plush I got from Amazon. And here's another Rosalina plush I got from Amazon. Now here's the best Rosalina plush in the princess section. Now my second ever Rosalina, which I customized into the Aurora Rosalina. Now here's my third ever All-Star Rosalina plush that I customized into a Fire Rosalina. Now here's a custom Voldemort Rosalina plush. Here is Cat Rosalina, which I got from Think Cool Toys. Here's the funny looking Swimmer Rosalina plush. 3D World Rosalina plush. The Sine All-Star Collection Baby Rosalina plush. Here's my first ever Luma plush, which is Polori. This is a custom Luma plush, Hungry Luma plush. Now these two are new bootlegs that I just got last year. These are the two Mario movie Luma Lee plushes, with the Hungry Luma Lee and the plain Luma Lee that glows in the dark. And that is the Pauline. So here is the bootleg Pauline Whitmer plush. Here's the first Toad that started this section, the 2012 Goldie Toad. All-Star Collection Red Toad, All-Star Blue Toad, All-Star Yellow Toad, All-Star Green Toad. Now the main Toad we used in our videos, the Mario Party 5 Toad, the Bam Presto All-Stars Toad, the new Super Mario Bros. Wii Blue Toad and Yellow Toad, the 2010 Blue Toad plush. Here is the Captain Toad plush I got back in 2020 at Target. This is the standing Captain Toad with the turnip and the axe. A new addition to the 2025 plush collection, a bootleg Mario Party 5 Green Toad plush. And here we have the fake Super Mario Galaxy Cosmic Toad plushes. Here we have the Sine's new Super Mario Bros. U Flying Squirrel Yellow Toad. And the new Super Mario Bros. Wii U Blue Squirrel Toad. Here is a small Elephant Blue Toad plush. The 3D World Cat Toad, my first ever Toadsworth plush and my second ever Toadsworth plush. All-Star Toadette. This is a custom Ice Toadette. Here's our original bootleg Toadette plush, 2018 Captain Toadette plush. Now here are new 2 bootleg additions to the collection. I could not figure out where these guys would go in this section, but they look similar to Toads, so I'm going to include them as Toads. So first off, here's the Poplin Laughlin plush that I got in an AliExpress haul, and it also came with this Prince Florian. Now here's all the
off right now. Yoshi is a more significant character than Wario and DK. The only reason we're going with that one is because the Wario and DK section is a lot smaller, so I kind of want to get those out of the way first before we get to the giant Yoshi section. So let's kick this off with the All-Star Wario. Here we have the old Sine Wario from 2012.
And the guy I've been needing since 2021. He is finally in the plush collection, and that is the Mario Party 5 Wario plush. Now here is the small Cali Toy Wario plush, and now here's the medium 12-inch Cali Toy Wario plush, and last but not least for Wario, Baby Wario. And here is the All-Star Waluigi. And just like the Mario Party 5 Wario, I've been putting this guy off too, and that is the 2012 Sine Little Buddy Waluigi plush.
And here we have this fake Waluigi plush.
And this fake Baby Waluigi plush. So here's how all the Warios look put together.
Now we have the Sine All-Star Donkey Kong.
And now the 2011 Donkey Kong. And now Sine's first ever Donkey Kong, the Mario Party 5 Donkey Kong plush. So here is the bootleg Mario Party 5 Donkey Kong plush. Now the best Donkey Kong in our section, and that is a 16-inch Cali Toy Donkey Kong. Now this small Good Stuff Donkey Kong, and the All-Star Diddy Kong. And now the last Kong in our Kong section, the bootleg King K. Rool.
This section is absolutely massive. We have over 50 Yoshis. Let's get through all this. So right away, we're going to start off with the Sine All-Star Small Yoshi. And here we have 4 All-Star Medium Yoshis. Here we have one of my favorite Yoshis of all time. This is the large 18-inch All-Star Yoshi plush.
The Mario Party 5 Yoshi brand new with his tags. 2 medium Mario Party 5 Yoshis.
Now this is probably my favorite Yoshi of my entire section. I just got him in December. This is the hand warmer Yoshi. Like, this guy is so cute, so adorable, so soft, so cuddly. One of my favorites plushes in my entire collection in general. Generally speaking, not just Yoshis. I think 2024 was like a year of Yoshi. I got so many new Yoshis in 2024. Like the hand warmer you just saw. This is one that I got early on in the year. This is the medium regular Yoshi plush from Super Nintendo World. Again, here's another new Yoshi I got in 2024. This is the 2012 Goldie Yoshi, the second release that they did.
And here is my new Yoshi, the 2009 Goldie Yoshi with the cardboard beats and has a noticeably different scratchy more material. The 2010 Sine Green Yoshi.
So here's another new Yoshi that I got in 2024. This is a brand new with its tags, new Super Mario Bros. Wii Sine Yoshi plush.
The Yoshi's Island DS Yoshi.
We have a World of Nintendo Green Yoshi. Here's another new Yoshi I got last year. This one has like a zipper component to it. Not sure what company made it, but it's a pretty cool guy.
Another brand new Yoshi, and that is the bootleg Club Nintendo Yoshi holding the apple plush.
This one's just hilarious to me. One of my favorite Yoshis in the entire collection. It is a very, very accurate fake All-Star Yoshi.
And this is what I was actually supposed to get. The bootleg Yarn Yoshi plush with the suction cup. And the fake Yarn Yoshi Yellow Yoshi amiibo plush.
Here's a brand new bootleg that released in the summer of last year for the release of Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door on Switch. This is the Yoshi Kid, a really great looking one. Also has a pretty fascinating All-Star bootleg tag on it.
And the last green Yoshi, and that is the Baby Yoshi plush.
Now let's go through all the All-Star colors, starting off with dark blue Yoshi. Here we have white Yoshi, pink Yoshi,
and my pink Yoshi,
black Yoshi, purple Yoshi, red Yoshi,
light blue Yoshi,
yellow Yoshi. And here we have a trio of orange Yoshis. The reason I have 3, orange Yoshi's my favorite color. I love how they look together. Now let's get on to the old Sine Yoshis with dark blue Yoshi and pink Yoshi, red Yoshi, and we have black Yoshi here, we have white Yoshi, yellow Yoshi, my favorite, orange Yoshi, light blue Yoshi, purple Yoshi.
Now this is a big section, and it's the Yoshi's Island DS set. So starting off with the pink Yoshi, the red Yoshi, yellow Yoshi, black Yoshi, white Yoshi, got this guy sealed, dark blue Yoshi, and my favorite in the section, light blue Yoshi. And the Super Mario World Tafita Yoshi plush by Bam Presto.
And here we have the All-Star plush of my second favorite Mario character of all time. This is the All-Star Poochie. I love this guy so much.
And here is the original Poochie plush I own.
And here we have 2 more classic Poochies, and I'm keeping their tags on both of these. And here's the fake gold Poochie that I attempted to do. I spilled paint everywhere, I ruined my rug, I ruined a pair of pants, so I kind of rage quit on this plush, and Mr. Reynolds finished all the work for me. So there's that. No more customs for me. I'm going to leave all the customs to him. I ruined so much doing this guy, but I think he turned out sort of alright in the end.
Starting off with the Bertos, here's the All-Star Berto! And here's the second old Sine Berto, my third Berto, and that is the Bam Presto All-Stars Mario All-Stars Berto.
Last but not least, we have this very accurate fake Berto. Alright. The entire Bowser and enemy section is so large. we're going to have to cut them up into 3 separate subcategories. We're going to have Bowser, the Koopalings, and then the rest of the general enemies. So we're of course going to begin with my favorite guy. This is my favorite character in the series, Bowser, so that's why I have so many Bowser plushes. This is the All-Star one that we use in every single one of our plush videos. Here you have a duplicate All-Star Bowser, another duplicate All-Star Bowser. Here we have another duplicate Bowser, and I got this one from Nintendo's online store. And we have my very first All-Star Bowser. And here we have another All-Star Bowser that Mr. Reynolds used to turn into King Koopa's mom from the Super Show. This is my favorite Super Mario character. This is my favorite plush in the entire collection, and it is without a doubt the absolute best plush in the entire collection. That is the Sine Super Mario All-Star Collection Dry Bowser plush from 2020. Probably the only good thing to come out of that year. I'm going to keep it very short. If you don't have him already, please get him. You won't be disappointed. He is the best in the world. We have my second All-Star Dry Bowser. We have my third All-Star Dry Bowser, and this is my favorite one of the bunch because it comes straight from Japan. And finally, we have my fourth All-Star Dry Bowser that I got for Christmas 2024. Now let's move on to the old Sine set. Here we have my 2009 Japanese one, a very nostalgic one of my top 5 favorites in my entire collection.
Now here's the awful 2009 Bowser I got back in 2021. Came with booger stains, tire marks, and everything. This guy was completely awful.
Here we have the medium 2011 Sine Bowser. This was the first one that I got in early 2020. Don't really like how this one looks. So in late 2023, I got a second one. This one looks much better. Another one of my favorites in my entire collection. And here we have the regular Sine 2011 small Bowser plush. I love this one. So I also got one brand new with its red tag on it. I think both of these ones and the 2009 ones are some of the most underrated Mario plushes out there. Not many people use these on videos. They don't get talked about much. So hopefully we can shine some more light on these because they're one of the best in the world. This is the medium Super Nintendo World Bowser plush. To date, the most expensive plush I've ever purchased. Well over $100, but I think is well worth it.
That is the Mario Party 5 Bowser.
And here we have the official Super Mario Bowser puppet plush. So here we have 2 fake Bowsers. This was my first ever Bowser that started this entire collection. I have a lot of memories with him. And then we have the second one. This is my worst plush in my entire collection.
The other worst in the collection, this hideous pink-nosed Bowser.
So here's one that not many people know exists. This is a Goldie Bowser. Yes, from the same iconic set that you had as a kid, they made a Bowser. Here is my favorite bootleg plush that's ever made. This is the fake Meowser plush, one of the best high quality. And here we have a fake Fury Bowser. I'm not really a big fan of this one. Another one of my favorites, Wedding Bowser. This guy's a very unique look to him. Both of these are brand new to the collection, and they're some of the most iconic fakes out there. These guys have existed for as long as I can remember. Since I was a kid, since I was like 10 years old, I remember seeing these on eBay, but I never really got them for some reason. Guess I just wasn't too interested, but I finally found the right opportunity to get both of them for a great price. Dark Bowser and the original Dry Bowser. Both of these are such nostalgic ones for me. Here we have the King Koopa plush, another iconic fake from the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. Now here we have 2 Bowser shell pillows from Club Mochi Mochi, the large 15-inch, the tiny 6-inch. And here we have one of the most unnecessarily hated plushes out there. This is the All-Star Bowser Jr. I like this one quite a bit. Reminds me of Super Mario Galaxy. I don't think it deserves any of the hate that it gets. It's actually quite unique.
Now here is my least favorite Bowser Jr., the All-Star one. It's old Sine 2011 Bowser Jr. plush. And here is the bootleg pink Bowser Jr. plush from Mario Sunshine.
And here we have this fake Bowser Jr. that I was scammed with because earlier in 2024, some people on AliExpress reported that they were getting real 2009 and 2011 Bowser Jr. from AliExpress. So I thought I'd join them in buying one, but I got this fake one instead. But I'm not too upset. It was only $15. We actually got a lot of Bowser Jr.'s in 2024. First, to start off the year, I got this fake Dry Bowser Jr. This guy's existed for a long time, but I never really had the opportunity to get him until then. And here we have the Wonder Bowser Jr. I think, in my opinion, this is the second best fake behind Meowser. One of the absolute best, one of the most unique with how colorful it is. So here is the entire... So you can see the entire room now, wall to wall, has been filled with plushes, but we are far from done. Let's continue on with the Koopalings. First, we have the All-Star Ludwig, All-Star Larry, All-Star Iggy, All-Star Wendy, All-Star Lemmy, All-Star Morton, and All-Star Roy. Now on to the Old Sine Koopalings. First off, we have Lemmy here, the Old Sine Morton, Old Sine Iggy, Old Sine Larry that was customized into Wintertime Larry, Old Sine Roy, and last but not least, the Old Sine Wendy that had all of its stuff removed for a video. And here we have a trio of fake Koopalings. Here we have this gross Larry, kind of has eyes on the other side of its head. We have this fake Ludwig that I actually really liked as a kid, and we also have this really unique Lemmy because it has the ball on it. We're also going to include Boom Boom and Pom Pom in here because in our series they're kind of bundled in with the Koopalings. So here we have our first All-Star Boom Boom. Then we have a second All-Star Boom Boom that was purchased from Barnes & Noble. And here we have 2 All-Star Pom Poms. So there you have the Koopalings. Alright, everything is so mixed up behind us right now, I'm not even going to try to put these enemies in order, so we're just going to go with whatever we have, and we're going to start off with the 2012 Medium Goomba. And this is the plush that actually started off the whole enemy section. This was our very first enemy plush. Of course, the classic, iconic Goldie Koopa. This is the 2012 version.
And I'm also starting off with the 2012 Large Boo plush.
And here we have the 2012 Sine Thwomp Pillow.
Another favorite of mine, the Bam Presto Spike Top. And here's the bite-sized Bam Presto Goomba keychain.
And a fake long red Nintendo tag Porcupuffer. I have this fake Pokey here, and the old Sine Japanese Bullet Bill. The All-Star Collection Bullet Bill, a really cool fake tailed Boo from Super Mario 3D Land, my original 2011 Sine Boo, another All-Star Babam, my original Sine 2012 Paratroopa. I still need to get the regular Koopa Troopa. Here's my original fake Mecha Koopa with the mysterious long red Nintendo tag. And here's a fake Dry Bones that also includes the same tag. And what funny thing about this is that all of them in this series actually have beads in them. I have the All-Star Collection Shy Guy, and I also got this fake Shy Guy with purple boots. All-Star Collection Sine Blooper. Here's another Buzzy Beetle. This is one of the 2021 restocks of the original 2014 version. And here's the brand new All-Star Buzzy Beetle. Here's another restock Buzzy Beetle plush from 2014. Here we have my original 2014 Buzzy Beetle. You can see the wear and tear this guy's been through. This is a very underrated one in the All-Star Collection. This is All-Star Spiny. Not many people give this guy the credit that he deserves. Here's the brand new Sine All-Star Collection Mecha Koopa. And here's my original 2014 Mecha Koopa that I got from the restocks. This is my original fake Monty Mole. Here we have this cool Babam Buddy, and the seller even burnt the tip to make it more realistic. Here we have the brand new All-Star Collection Monty Mole. Here is the Sine 2015 30th Anniversary Super Mario Bros. Goomba Pillow.
And here's the bootleg King Babam. Hopefully one day we can get the real $500 one.
All-Star Collection Sine Cheap Cheap. Here we have two restock versions of the 2014 Spike.
And here's the Super Mario Bros. Wonder Ninja plush. This is also a new bootleg.
And here we have my original fake Fuzzy that I've had for 10 years. And for some reason this guy's lips just randomly fell off during the middle of filming one time, so you can see the hot glue was still there. Here we have 4 additional Amazon restocked Fuzzies, and the reason I got so much is because Fuzzy is just my favorite enemy. Here's another one of my favorite All-Star plushes. Here we have the All-Star Collection Dry Bones, a really cool fake Boomerang Brother.
And here's a bootleg spear guy. I sadly put a spear on a Waddle-Dee, but I since then lost it. And here's a custom Kamala plush I made back in 2020 with a fake cannon.
Here's another All-Star Collection Paratroopa with the tags on. Here we have 2 restock Monty Moles. These guys were actually quite rare at one point. The All-Star Collection Sine Lakitu. Here we have one of my absolute favorite enemy plushes. This is the Sine Porcupuffer. And here's the restock Porcupuffer plush.
An old Sine Pokey, which I got a part of the 2021 Amazon restocks.
All-Star Nabbit plush.
Here's the All-Star Babam, which we also got back in 2020.
This is a fake Babam Bro.
Trotting Piranha Plant from Super Mario Wonder.
Here we have an All-Star Buzzy Beetle.
And here's the old official Japanese Lakitu.
Here's a new one that I got last year in a haul. This is the original Japanese Sine Spike. This one came out in 2013.
And that is the bootleg Dino Piranha.
This is a Chimp Chomp. I think the concept was great, just the execution wasn't done the best. Really small, like a lot of the details could have been bigger, especially like the lips. But it's a good start. I hope they can improve on it in the future.
Our 4th ever Mario plush, and that is the Goldie Koopa. Here's the All-Star Boo. Oddly got him on Halloween in 2020.
Here's my original fake Thwomp plush. Para Dry Bones is a fake bootleg plush from Super Mario 3D World.
And here's the bootleg All-Star Black Shy Guy based off of Mario Strikers. And here's the Japanese Paragoomba.
This is the original 2014 Sine Spike.
Now here's the Japanese 2011 Wiggler plush. And here is a fake Wiggler of that plush. A new blooper squid to the collection this year, and that is a World of Nintendo one.
For many years I've been getting told that this thing's fake, but last year we proved it once and for all that this is an authentic Japanese old Sine blooper plush. Can't believe I actually have it after thinking it was fake for so many years.
And here's Magi Fufa. I found her at Barnes & Noble and customized this Kamek.
This is the original 2013 Sine Chain Chomp, one of my favorites.
And here's Green Kamek from Mario Sluggers. This is custom made and probably one of my favorites.
I think this is a very underrated one that doesn't get enough attention. This is the original Sine 2013 Dry Bones plush. Very high quality. One of the new ones I got in 2024. We have this fake Hammer Brother.
Here is the second one I bought and I still kept its tags on. And here are my 2 favorite old Sine Fuzzies.
Sine All-Star Collection Koopa Troopa. Here we have my first Sine Authentic Fuzzy plush from 2014, my favorite enemy.
And here's the Pop Go PD Piranha, still one of my favorites as it's super colorful. And here's the hideous bootleg of it.
The Sine All-Star Chain Chomp. Here we have our OG Sine 2013 Piranha Plant plush.
And here's the OG 2011 white tag piranha plant. And last but not least, the all-star piranha plant.
Here we have the giant Club Mochi Mochi 15-inch Cheap Cheap, and oddly enough, I don't think the Club Mochi Mochi released anything new this year.
Now the best comic, and I just love this comic so much, I could ramble on all day about it, and that is a 2013 comic plush. So I just loved it so much, I decided to get a second one, and I got a fourth one.
Got the classic Sine Bonsai Bill 15-inch pillow.
Another new bootleg I got last year, and that is a Goombella. The funniest Goomba we have in the collection, and this is a Mario Wonder Goomba with the Yoshi egg hat, and it's very, very funny because he looks super goofy when he's bald.
This guy I've had for almost 10 years at this point. This is the very cool, unique, fake Super Mario 3D Land tail Goomba.
And here's the Mario 64 DS Goomba wearing the Mario hat. Another Bam Presto Mario Bros 64 DS Goomba, except this time it's wearing the Luigi hat. Sadly, I do not have the Wario one yet.
Club Mochi Mochi 15-inch piranha plant coming out of the pipe. Here we have the Club Mochi Mochi 15-inch Buzzy Beetle.
And here is the All-Star Paratrooper.
And speaking of Goomba, this was our first ever Goomba plush, and you can just see how much this guy's been through. One of our absolute favorites, and so many memories with him.
Here's what looks like a yawning Goomba and the Goom Brat from the new Mario Wonder game. Here's the old Sine Shy Guy plush.
Here we have the old Sine Hammer Bro, and I actually like this one a lot more than our next plush, the All-Star Hammer Bro.
And here's the new Super Mario Bros. U-Nabbit.
And this might be my favorite bootleg of the year. This is Koops from Super Mario, Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door. I've never even played that game before, but I just love this plush because of how cool and unique he is. It's also just, they made this really giant for some reason compared to other Koopas.
Probably my least liked bootleg this year, and this is a fake King Boo. Probably one of my favorite fake enemies, and that is the brand new Fire Spike.
Here's the classic. This is a Sine Cheap Cheap, and is one of the only Global Holdings Mario plushes that we own.
And here's our two All-Star comic plushes.
Got this fake Nabbit plush here.
Here's a brand new custom I made last year, and that is the Kami Koopa. This one has got to be one of my favorite customs. I did use my second All-Star comic, but I think it was worth it.
This is the Super Nintendo World Chain Shop that I got as a part of my sponsored Mecha Japan haul. This guy came straight from the theme park, one of my favorite enemies, All-Star Collection Paragoomba.
A fake Gorilla Koopa that I got this year.
Here we have the All-Star Collection Spike.
And before that Boo, this was our last official Boo actually, and that was a Popco Balloon Boo.
One of the newest bootlegs. This is a Luigi's Mansion style King Boo that I got for Christmas in 2024. This one's actually a lot bigger than I expected it to be. Very good plush.
And our All-Star Wiggler, the All-Star Collection Goomba.
Club Mochi Mochi 15-inch Thwomp.
Now me and Mr. McCormick own both in total 3 puppet piranha plants.
Club Mochi Mochi Large Chain Chomp.
One of the best bootlegs I own now, and that is the bootleg All-Star Light Blue Shy Guy.
Here we have the large Club Mochi Mochi Babam. I almost forgot this tiny little bootleg Spiny plush. So here is the start of the video when there was nothing. Now the entire screen is filled with hundreds of different plushes. So now let's start our final section off with the All-Star Super Mushroom from 2021. The All-Star One-Up Mushroom, the All-Star Fire Flower, and the All-Star Superstar.
The Bam Presto Mario 64 DS One-Up Mushroom, the Bam Presto Mega Mushroom. I hope to get the huge one day.
And we also have this other version that includes the white string on it.
And this nice velvety soft keychain Bam Presto Star, and this other keychain Super Mushroom.
These don't get talked about all too much, but this is a giant 15-inch Super Mushroom from Sine, and here we have the same version, but the One-Up Mushroom. And this is a large 15-inch Club Mochi Mochi Fire Flower. Here is the really high-quality Sine green Koopa shell pillow that I got from my Japanese sponsorship lot. Here is the same version of that plush, but the red shell from Sine. Here I have this decorative pillow of the Mario Kart blue spiny shell, and right here we have this giant 2015 Sine Little Buddy question mark block pillow. And we have this very unique small question block from Sine from 2012. This one was earlier, and it includes this nice zip-up pouch, the Sine 2013 pipe plush. And here we have the 2 brand new Super Mario Bros. Wonder plushes that released late in 2024. First we have the Wonder Flower, and here we have the Talkin' Flower, which includes a voice box which says both stuff in English and Japanese.
What are you doing?
Recording the plush collection. So this guy has a nice voice box, and this one is just a really nice one to have, both brand new from Sine. Got them from my Mecha Japan haul. And here we have the 3 Dr. Mario World viruses. Here's this really good looking accurate fake ice flower. These 2 I've had for over 10 years already. This is the fake original versions of the fire flower and the ice flower. And here is the original fake superstar that I've had for a long time, and it even has Mario Party branding on the back for some reason.
And last year I got the green star, still kept it saved though. And the last out of this entire plush collection, but not least, the bootleg Wonder Elephant Fruit.